Peace, love, and light, Leo, Virgo, Cusp Collective. Thank you so much for tuning in to Cusp of Roses Tarot. This is your bonus reading for Aries season. This is the bonus reading that was supposed to be happening in Pisces season. That is now happening now in Aries season, okay? Left over from Aquarius season. So thank you all so much for your patience and your love and your support, all your likes, all your comments, all your shares and subscriptions. They truly do mean the world to me. Thank you so much for allowing me to build such a happy and, exciting community here on YouTube for Cuspers and anyone. So thank you for being a part of that. For everybody who is a new subscriber, welcome to the family. If you're new to being a Leo, Virgo, Cusper, right? Go ahead and check that description box below. There's some information about this particular cusp that might help you just get to know yourself a little bit better, get to know the person you're watching for a little bit better, as far as like what planets are involved in their energy dynamic, how that kind of shows up in their day-to-day, and the best advice and tips to stay balanced between the two, okay? Super important here when dealing with cusp energy. I'm very excited to get this reading out to y'all. So we'll be doing a chakra reading card. So this will kind of be like my moon chakra readings, but it'll be for your collective, okay? So I haven't tailored it to like love specifically or anything like that, because you will be getting a love reading specifically as well. So make sure you check that out if you are watching this first by chance. But this is just going to be like a general energy poll just to see where you're at with your own chakras. What do you need to be aware of for this season? Especially with all that is going on in the world and all of the quarantining happening. That's a word. All the quarantining happening, it's a lot's going to be coming up. The universe doesn't stop, even if we're told to, right? So a lot of energy is still going to be shifting and moving as seasonally we get ready for spring and summertime. So it's just important to kind of just check in. And I think it'll be nice too to just give the collective just a look at what collectively as an energy your chakras are looking like, and that might be some impetus to do some work on those, okay? So as always, thank you so much for all of your likes, your comments, your shares, and subscriptions. Again, if you are new here, welcome to the family, okay? I'm so happy to have you. I'm so grateful for your subscription and that you resonate with my energy in some way, shape, or form. So thank you for being here. Go ahead and comment on what resonates with you on any of my videos, okay? Go ahead and check my playlist section as well. I have a playlist for every cusp. I have a playlist for every season. And I have a playlist for all my chakra readings, okay? So check those out. If this reading doesn't resonate with you now, it could definitely resonate with you a couple days from now, a couple weeks from now, all the way out to a whole year from now. So I highly, highly suggest, even if you watch this now and it's a little confusing, it feels like it doesn't fit for you, wait it out a little bit. Take a week or two. Come on back to the video, and I guarantee you'll find something that resonates with your energy, okay? So that goes for all of my readings. So if this set of readings for Aries season doesn't really resonate, go ahead and check the previous seasons. You might be in that realm of energy that I was picking up before, okay? I do start off every single reading with a quick prayer. This is an opportunity for you to ground your energy, for me to ground my energy, for us to be grounded together so that I can receive the most important messages clearly and articulate them clearly to you so that you can receive the messages that are meant for you. Now, you'll know what resonates with you because you'll feel it, okay? It'll be in your gut. It'll be in your brain. You'll just know. You'll get the chills. There'll be something that changes in your energy when something I say is for you. Now, if you get triggered by anything I say, please know that that is not the intention of these videos, but it does happen, right? Because I do ask for truth from my guides, so they're going to speak it through me, and that's how it's going to come out. And I have quite a bit of Sagittarius in my chart, so it's going to be quite blunt, and a lot of Scorpio in my chart too, so it's going to be, it can sting a little bit, but know that I'm coming from a space of love. Know that I am coming from being in the boat with you. I am not coming from a high and mighty place. I am right here on the front lines with y'all trying to figure this out too. So I am just here to share what God gives me, hoping that it can help y'all. All right, so keep that in mind. If you do get triggered, take the time to just pause the video, handle what you got to handle, watch something else, kind of get in better energy, and then come on back when you're ready, okay? So if you have any affirmations, meditations, prayers, mantras, whatever you see fit and deem fit to do to connect with your higher self, your divine source, or your spiritual team, please do so as I pray right now, okay? Heavenly Father, Divine Mother, Holy Spirit, Ascended Masters of Light, my own divine ancestral council, and all archangels, thank you so much for being here with me and with the Leo-Virgo Cusp Collective as a whole, particularly for this video. Thank you so much for connecting us in this moment in time. Thank you for allowing me to be a clear channel and vessel for truth, healing, love, and light, and all messages pertaining to the overall ascension, personal development, growth, and prosperity for Leo-Virgo Cuspers. Thank you so much for covering us in your love, light, and mercy every day, and for lifting us up in courage to face the unknown, to conquer whatever comes our way, whatever twists and whatever turns, whatever ups and whatever downs. May we forever have joy in our hearts, peace in our minds and our soul, love in our hearts, to embrace those moments of change, embrace those moments of uncertainty with full faith that everything will work out for the highest good for everyone involved, and so it is. Alrighty, Legos. Now, Leo Virgos, I do struggle with your nickname, okay? I'm not the biggest fan of it. If you do have an alternative, if you have an alternative, please go ahead and comment that down below. I am open to suggestions. This is your collective, your cusp. I want you guys to feel good with your nickname. I do like to give nicknames though, because Leo Virgo, just to say that over and over again can get a little exhausting, all right? So for now it's Legos, but it kind of looks like Lego, but it kind of doesn't, and I don't really know what to do. So help your girl out, okay? Go ahead and comment your suggestions in the comment section below. I'm really looking forward to seeing what you guys got for me, okay? But let's see. So, Leo Virgos, when I was connecting with your energy, and I was fully into it, what we got, bittersweet, throat chakra, yeah. It was a lot of heart chakra energy, lots of heart chakra, lots of solar plexus as well. Yeah, and it felt really kind of like you were dealing with matters of the heart. That almost everything in your immediate vicinity right now, or whatever's happening in your world, is at the center or being centralized in your heart chakra, or stemming from your heart chakra, okay? So, in this moment in time in the world, in history, right, we're dealing with this pandemic virus. I am sending so much love and light and healing and strength and courage to anyone and everyone on the front lines, all the healthcare workers, the janitors, the store clerks, everybody risking their lives to save ours. Like, I am sending you so much love and strength and protection, especially for those two who are possibly losing family members due to this pandemic virus. You are not alone in that, trust me, okay? I'm dealing with some similar, dealing with family being affected as well. So, we're just going to keep praying and send them love and send them light and send them peace, right? No matter what stage they're at or what's going on, we pray that they can recover. And if they cannot, we pray that they transition peacefully, right? Yeah, guys, it's real. It's real out there. So that's what I was feeling. So a lot of heart chakra, a lot of solar plexus, and yeah, sorry. The news of my family member being affected is kind of new for me, so I'm trying to deal with that as best as I can. Okay, sorry, y'all. All right, what are we, 10 minutes in? Jeez Louise. All right, let's see what we got. Thank you so much, ancestors. What do you have for Leo Virgo for Aries season? Okay, so we got root chakra insecurity. Oh, that is not how I want to do it. We're going to also stick with the spread Prayer. Yeah, thank you. We're going to stick with the spread of Leo energy, Virgo energy, and what's the central, okay? So where's the Leo energy at, chakra-wise, ancestors? Yeah, service, okay? Sacral chakra. Some of you, many of you, Leo Virgos definitely are probably either in some service industry or maybe feeling this call or this pull or this push to get creative in how you serve. If you aren't already on the front lines, you may be gathering donations, you may be creating something that's going to help, right? Making homemade masks and giving them to your local hospital or shelter or, you know, whatever have you. There's a spirit of service surrounding you for this season, okay, that I really, really, really think that it's going to be important for you to tap into. All right, it's going to be super, super important for you to tap into. Where's the Virgo energy? Thank you so much, Spirit. Yeah. Okay, no, too many, Spirit. We just need one for the Virgo energy for Leo Virgos. Facade, okay? Solar plexus. There we go. This is a call to work with your inner child. This is a call to kind of look at your immediate surroundings and see what no longer serves me. What mask have I put on, or multiple masks, or, you know, costumes have I put on to protect myself over the years, right? How can I peel back those layers to get back to my true and authentic self as a child? This is you going on a walk with your inner child, talking and discussing what hasn't worked, what hasn't bloomed, what's keeping you stagnant, okay? You may be having to put on a facade, especially if you are kind of close to this pandemic. You see how this woman works in a hospice. Jeez, okay, I'm not going to cry. I am not going to cry. My family member's currently in hospice because of the pandemic. So, okay, so you may be finding yourself in this same situation where family members may be having to move to hospice or in the hospital dealing with this pandemic, or you're feeling this call to either support families who are dealing with a loved one that is transitioning right now, okay? So that could be a part of your divine mission, is to do that type of hospice work, okay? Or to help bridge that gap or to help make that transition in any way, shape, or form easier for families or the person, okay? And it kind of feels as though either this is you having to put on a facade, right, to protect your inner child, maybe because you're so close to all that is happening, having to show strength when maybe you don't feel as strong. That could be the case as well. But ultimately, I think this could also just be a shedding of ideals and beliefs that just kind of no longer fit in the world that we're living in now, right? And you kind of feel that urge to let that go, to get reconnected. Very, very interesting. What's the energy for the balance in between, Spirit? Thank you. Yeah, despondence. Third eye chakra. Seeing things for what they truly are, right? Growing, learning, evolving. This is an evolution card. But also getting comfortable with people not seeing what you see. And maybe people holding some sort of contempt for you as you are maybe evolving, right? This is what this talks about. Someone is watching someone else evolve and grow and grow along with the world, right? You see how she's pregnant with the world. A woman's body grows along and expands along with her baby, right, when she's pregnant. So this is a woman growing and expanding along with the earth. And these is someone who maybe, you know, isn't at that point yet, isn't that in tune yet, or hasn't connected in this way yet. So there is definitely a rising and a leveling up happening for you energetically. Okay. Very, very interesting. Yeah. Very, very interesting. So you may be, people may be watching you, Leo Virgo, during this season of Aries, really grow and bloom and blossom in your mission, maybe for service. And they may see you release this kind of facade maybe that you've held, and grow in this way. So you might be dealing with some of that kind of, I don't really want to say envy, but I want to just say that kind of contrast, okay? There's going to be a stark contrast between you and some of your friends, you and some of your family members as this pandemic kind of plays out. And you're really going to start to see kind of like who is evolving and who isn't in your immediate vortex, right? In your immediate surroundings, okay? Who's still holding on to maybe some facades, who's not, who has a heart for service, right? Who has that spirit, who doesn't. So also, just don't mind, like if anyone is trying to come in and damper your growth or not acknowledge how much you've changed, because I definitely feel like there's a change happening here, a really major change happening for you, Leo Virgo. Don't let that discourage you. That's just natural and it's a part of the journey. Okay, so just embrace it and understand that you are evolving and it's a beautiful thing. Okay, and your evolution doesn't have to look like anyone else's evolution, doesn't have to be in the timing of anyone else's evolution. Okay, you can't control this, right? And that ultimately what that despondence is someone seeing you do something that they wish they could do. Okay, so don't, and your guides are really stressing to me, this is going to be for a few of you, don't take it personally. Okay, don't take it personally. And I think you might be tempted to, you might be tempted to take it very personal, this energy or this contrast that you're going to start to feel or you're already feeling, okay? Don't take it personal. It is you being set apart for some sort of service that you need to drop the facade for, or drop some sort of old way of living, thinking, believing, doing, experiencing, because you are evolving along with the world, okay? Okay. Let's go ahead and dig a little deeper and see what we get. I'm going to use the Chakra Wisdom Tarot. All right. And then we'll cap it off with a Work Your Light Oracle. And then we'll keep this party rolling, yeah? Okay. So service. Thank you so much, ancestors. Whoa. Okay, something about that I don't feel very connected to. Okay. Thank you so much, Spirit, ancestors. What do Leo Virgos need to know about this sacral energy of service? More sacral energy, Two of Swords, okay? So this tells me that you may be a bit conflicted in your mind on maybe what you can do to maybe help out with this pandemic, or maybe you're a little bit conflicted on whether you should be helping or you shouldn't. You're definitely feeling the call too. I definitely get that sense. Your heart chakra is opening up or calling you to this service, or to get really creative in how you support, maybe even if it's just how you support your immediate family, right? So let's say you're not even in on the front lines, or you don't do hospice work, right? Like depicted in the picture. But whatever that case may be in your own family, there's some call to service that you're feeling, and you're feeling a little indecisive about it, needing to make an intuitive decision with this blindfold. And it kind of feels like once you really go within, you're going to see which option is clearer for you, okay? All right, thank you so much, Spirit. What else do they need to know? Ace of Swords, yep. Finding your truth, exactly, root chakra. Exactly. And I think this is a big awakening for you. And this could be a many one, but like essentially this truth of service, this truth or this pull or this urge that you feel to get creative or to use your creativity to serve in some type of way is going to elevate you and promote you into a new level of truth for yourself, a new grounding for you, okay? It's going to root you even more in tune with this world, okay? What's the overall for service for Leo Virgos? That's too many, Spirit. Too many. Thank you so much. What's the overall? What's the overall? What's the overall for service for Leo Virgos? What do they need to know? What's the overall? Two of Swords, Ace of Swords, right? So there is some sort of elevation, yeah. And it's like, okay, they said create with your truth. So whatever truth you're holding, and I definitely feel like there's some sort of gift you have, Leo Virgos, and I think there's a small collective I'm talking to in this moment. You may be more in your Leo energy or resonate more with your Leo energy that feel this call to service, okay? Or feel this call to get creative in how you're helping or servicing someone or something, or even just a people, right? But this could also be that whatever industry you are in, like let's say you are maybe feeling a bit on the outs about it, you're finding out in this crisis, in this pandemic, that this service or whatever you do as a service, whatever you do as a job is your truth, is your path, is something that is meant for you. What's one more for service? Thank you so much. Okay, 4 of Wands. Yeah. Foundation. It's the heart chakra. There's that heart. It's like I said, like you found some sort of truth. Okay. Being faced, okay, with this service energy, being faced with this pandemic, being faced with whatever's coming your way in this moment. I definitely feel like it could be both, okay? Needing to make a decision about what you're going to do creatively to serve, right? And what you're choosing is to use your sword of truth and to wield that to build some sort of foundation, okay? 4 of Wands talks about home. This is the heart chakra. You're doing this service, whatever it may be, out of love, out of truth, out of a really solid foundation of knowing who you are, which is very, very beautiful, okay? Whatever you are building or whatever you feel called to do is definitely coming from your heart chakra. It's coming from your abundance, okay? Yeah, and it's gonna either offer you an opportunity to build a new foundation, because this Ace of Swords is also new, so this could be a new thought, a new mode of thinking, a new communication, a new style of communicating, right? You may be gifted as well. But I think some of these gifts may be coming online, and you're going to find that you're going to be able to actually build something sturdy from them as a service to others, okay? Very interesting. I like that. Let's look into facade. Where's this Virgo energy? Ancestors, what do Leo Virgos need to know about the facade energy? 8 of Coins. Yeah, definitely. So for some of you Leo Virgos, this is going to be a major career change for you happening. You're going to come online or become aware of some sort of gifts around service that you have that's going to make what you do in the day-to-day feel like a facade. You're going to no longer really identify with that day-to-day or whatever you were committed to previously. And it's definitely work related with this 8 of Pentacles, right? This is my tunnel vision, study, work, making it happen, right? In that mode of flow. This is that flow card. And it's like in the name of finding this new flow, with this Ace of Swords, with this service energy, you're creating a new foundation that is pulling you away from some sort of facade. You got another ace here with the Ace of Coins, another root chakra card, okay? A lot of root happening. So yeah, a lot is changing in your 3D world, in the physical world for you. And then you got the Princess of Swords as the overall, again, ending on the heart chakra. So that's why I was feeling that in the beginning, like everything that is happening and realigning for you right now is coming from your heart and stemming from your heart. So this Princess of Swords is you no longer watching. Wow, that's beautiful. For some of my Leo Virgos, you feel this very seriously, this pandemic very seriously, or it's pushed you to be like, you know what, I'm going to no longer wait by the sidelines or watch or, play around with the idea of doing something. I'm going to actually put it into action, right? I'm going to actually learn something new. This is definitely learning something new, right? This is a new beginning, a new lifestyle, something new in the physical, right? Starting something new that's definitely more aligned with your heart, right? It aligns more with how you think. It aligns more with your style of communication, or forcing you to learn how to communicate and think differently from your heart, okay? Very, very interesting. Yeah, so this is, I mean, it's beautiful energy, Leo Virgos. You're definitely in a major transformation. You're transforming along with the collective energy very beautifully. I think you're maybe even tapping into that collective energy for the first time. Yeah. Despondence, we got for the central energy, there's that solar plexus, the 10 of swords. This is the final, this is the end. This is that severing, like I was saying, that old you, that facade, right? That maybe you didn't even know was a facade until something like this happens, right? With this pandemic, right? Then it kind of puts things in perspective where you're like, wow, if I never get out of this quarantine, or if I never, get another chance, what would I do? What would I want to do? Or, wow, this job laid me off. Like, I didn't even really want it anyway, or I thought I was going to be in this industry forever. Yeah. But now I have an opportunity. Ace of Cups. You got 3 aces out here. Very, very beautiful. Very, very beautiful. This is that ultimate cup of self-love. This is that holy grail. You're finding that overflowing love, that unconditional love, where others maybe around you aren't tapping into that vibration. And that part of you that couldn't tap into that vibration is dead, is dying. Let me not be so bleak. Is dying, right? With the 10 of swords, this is the worst that it gets. There's no coming back from the 10 of swords. Okay? And then you move right into the Ace of Cups. And it's like you're almost like your soul is very happy. I feel that as well. Like, very, very happy. So it's this ending. It's definitely this severing, or this kind of severing off of the old parts of you that maybe even would have looked at other people going into action and taking this service approach as maybe, maybe having a kind of a little bit of a judgmental view on that. But I definitely feel like that part of you is grown. That part of you have grown out of, and now you're finding that cup of unconditional love to feel and follow that inclination, right? To follow your heart towards whatever new beginning is coming your way. And you definitely got it. You got the Ace of Swords, new beginning in truth, new beginning in love, new beginning in 3D lifestyle, okay? So new beginning in mindset as well. This is a full change for you, Leo Virgos. This is going to be a very beautiful transformation. All right. Anything else for despondence for Leo Virgos that they need to know? What else about this 10 of Swords and Ace of Cups? Yeah. Beautiful. 2 of Coins, sacral energy. Again, getting creative with a new path. 2 of Coins talks about juggling. It talks about balancing. It talks about weighing out your options, your pros and your cons. Do I want to do this? Do I not want to do this? Okay. It's showing you also the options that you have, right? It's like now that you are connected with this unconditional love, right? Now that you're seeing it, right? And you can see she hasn't quite touched it yet, right? You're seeing it though. You know it's coming down to you, and you're open and ready to receive it. Absolutely. So that's what's going to be happening for you this Aries season. But yes, but the 2 of Coins talks about a path, right? And this is what's going to show you. It's like this is like a whole new world opening up, a whole new door. New doors are opening up for you. Beautiful. Beautiful. You got to walk through them. You got to walk through them, Leo Virgos. This is major. This is the time to walk through them too, okay? Like, no greater time than tragedy to really show up and show out and bring your gifts to the table. Really step out and be, right, who you know you're meant to be, or who you feel you are, even if it's just in the moment, and even if that changes, right? But right now, I definitely see this call to service that I feel like you will be answering Aries season, and it's going to start this whole new world and this new endeavor and this new adventure for you, okay? Very beautiful, Leo Virgos. I love it. I love it. Let's go ahead and check in with Work Your Light. Yep. First one out. You go first. The universe will catch you. Leap. There you go. Go ahead and take that leap. You go first, the universe will catch you, and that's exactly what you're doing. You're definitely doing that. Anything else? Work your light. Yep. Pleiades, double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. Exactly. So I think I'm definitely tapping into some Leo Virgos that maybe thought, whatever they were doing currently before this pandemic happened was, their one mission, that's it. Or, they're only going to do one thing. No, you have a double mission here. You can definitely channel that unconditional love into what you're doing, but you also have this gift of uplifting humanity, which is why you're feeling so in tune with the world, which is why you're growing and evolving along with the energy of the world and the universe, right? It's because you're meant to be a part of that upliftment. You're meant to be a part of this change, okay? And you are an open channel. Now, mind you, channeling isn't always cards. It isn't always being a psychic reader. Channeling could be you being an accountant and really knowing your stuff, right? You being a channel for that unconditional love. You're helping people balance their budgets. You're saving people money left and right. That is a gift. That's you channeling unconditional love to be a light in an area that needs it, okay? So take that how that resonates, okay? Last one, get grounded, absolutely. Empaths, highly sensitives, connect with nature, okay? Take this time, connect with nature. It's going to be super, super important, especially if you are someone who is out there on the front lines or seeing and being very close to the mortality of this pandemic, okay? It's super important for you to get out there and connect with nature. I don't know why, for some reason, I'm getting a lot of nurse energy. Some of my Leo Virgos, you might be nurses. Thank you so much for all that you're doing in your day-to-day. Thank you for your service to this country. I know that is a new thing to look at healthcare workers as almost frontline men, right? Men and women, but you really, really, truly are, and we are very grateful. For me and all the family here at Cusp of Roses, thank you, okay? Thank you, thank you, thank you, and we wish you safety, we wish you health, and that all of this can be over and done soon, and you can get back to a normal flow. But we are very grateful, very, very super grateful for your efforts. So that, just wanted to say that. But yes, Leo Virgo, this is your bonus reading for Aries season. I hope you found it helpful, insightful. I hope you found some sort of guidance, something that lifted your spirit out of these. If you would like a personal reading with me, go ahead and check the description box below as well. You can email me at cuspofrosestarot@gmail.com, and we can discuss prices and the types of readings that I offer. I do different readings than I do for YouTube, so they do look a little different. So if you're interested in that, go ahead and shoot me an email. Thank you for all that have requested a reading from me. Thank you for all of your donations. It truly means the world to me. Thank you so, so much. And definitely keep that spirit of paying it forward or donating or giving alive, okay? So if you know someone in need, do what you can, try your very best. Let us know. Drop some resources for people who might be coming across this video and may need help. Like, use the comment section for what you need to be an assistance. And I'm so grateful for your light and your love. And I will see you next season, okay, Leo Virgos? Namaste.